said you worked at a bank.
Yes.
Did you put the little sucker in the tube and send
TD
it?
Bank?
Chase. Seemed like a Chase gal.
It was a
Wells Fargo.
It was a regional North Texas local bank, and I got the job through a mutual friend. And Taylor, if you're watching, I said mutual friend. She's my best friend. Sorry, she's gonna be so mad at me. But it was her mom worked for it and got me the job. Anyway, I worked in trust and investment services.
Ooh.
People trusted you?
People trusted me.
People invested in you?
It's these eyes. I got these puppy dog eyes. I worked in wealth management and estate planning. So it was like,
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
I need
Why
your
is it
help.
funny?
yes.
No, it's just so
Yeah,
funny to
what's
see
funny
where
about
she's
that?
at now.
I
Like,
could totally see it though.
yes.
But because you can fake real quick. Because all of our
Yeah, you
clients
could
were
turn
like,
it on.
it was like trust fund babies, or it was like 85 and up, just people with fucking millions of dollars worth of assets. And I'm like, may I take your answer? May I take your answer? And so I would follow my boss to like meetings where it would be like, you know, someone's recently come into a lot of money and we have to like, this is boring, but like help them put their money into different like
Oh, your eyes
financial
light up
accounts.
too. You're like, cha-ching.
No,
We should really have you open up a CD.
yeah.
I'm like, have you considered like money market accounts? But I worked there for 3 months. I was bored to fucking tears, bitch. I was organizing paper clips by size and color. And I'm not joking. They were not giving me things to do. And so I was on my phone. And that was when the kombucha meme happened. It was around August 2019. I was bored to fucking tears in my apartment. I went grocery shopping one day after work. And I just watched Cody Ko's video about kombucha, the kombucha king thing.
That was really your first time trying it?
Yeah, no, that was my honest to God
Genuine
She's
reaction.
authentic.
Yeah, she's real. She's
She's
relatable.
trusted.
But yeah, so I set up my camera and I just kind of taste tested it, and I got some like cream soda flavored bullshit. It was really
A
bad.
cream soda flavored kombucha.
That's why I
why.
said
They're doing different stuff
flavors.
nowadays.
I like
huh?
the Synergy ones.
Girl, you're ill.
What?
Synergy.
The synergy is actually pretty. No, it's like good for you.
Says GT Dave.
I used to have kombucha all the time. I drink it
I had a
like
kombucha
I drink it
phase.
every
I did
day
too.
for like 2 years.
A
You had
lot
me
of people
try it.
did.
Yeah.
The one I tried, I was like, girl, what the fuck is this? And the little floaties in it.
Isn't it?
yeah.
It's like dead ass. It's like amoebas. It's like bacteria.
It is a
like,
SCOBY.
It does taste like you're mixing. You're finding anything in your closet in your pantry, and you just mix it together with vinegar, and then you drink
And
it.
Matt's like,
Yeah.
It's fermented.
It tastes
know?
like somebody poured Crystal Light and fucking apple cider vinegar.
yes.
But your
Oh,
reaction was so perfect because it's exactly what people think.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're confused. You kind of like it for a second.
But it transcended. I mean, this was my first kind of experience with like, when you post something online, it's no longer yours. It does not belong to you. And that was a hard
deep.
lesson to learn. Thank you so much. Yeah, I went to college. It was a hard lesson to learn because like I was still working at the bank. So I thought I was being proactive, and I showed my boss, 59-year-old Southern lady, didn't know what YouTube was. I was like, I'm safe. But on the off chance that she saw it, I showed her and I was like, this is me. I posted the video, but if you see the caption, me when I ate ass for the first time, girl, I didn't post it. Like, let's understand that really
We were
quick.
trying to get a promotion. You see that? You see the likes?
Oh, you had it explain.
Wombo.
Oh, I
I
get
can
it
bring
because it was
exposure.
such a meme and
Yes.
people were using it.
And she didn't
for
understand what a meme was. So I was so worried that she was going to think that I was the one posting my face, being like, me when I tasted cum for the first time.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
girl, it's not me. It's
It's
the
a
You had to
meme.
explain that
Yeah.
to her. Oh,
so
wow.
I showed her the original video and then the side-by-side picture that went viral, and I was like, understand what's going on. And she was like,
I
all
don't.
right.
Can you imagine being at a bank and just be like, hello? What's going on here?
Wait, so when
so-
you were still working there, did somebody come in like, are you?
No,
Oh,
because
wow.
in our little department, this
She
is a
blew up real
tiny
quick
bank.
and she quit the next day.
I didn't give them
recognize
time
her.
to come in.
People can't see me working here. No.
I'm gone.
I got shit to do.
It was like about 2 weeks later, and she pulled me into her office. She said, Brittany, I found your YouTube. I found your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok, your Snapchat. I said, Cheryl, you didn't even know what Snapchat was 6
of
weeks
course her
ago.
name's Cheryl.
How the fuck do you know what it is now? She found everything. And she was like, you need to decide if you want to be a meme or if you want to be a corporate professional.
Oh!
Oh
Girl,
my
I have
gosh.
rent to pay. Of course I want to be a corporate professional.
Of course, I want to be a meme.
It's crazy. Like,
course I wanna be
if
it.
I owned a business and one of my employees was getting big on it, I would want them to stay
Yeah.
so bad.
Keep the
Because you
exposure.
understand
Right.
the
Yeah.
value of having
Right.
someone who is
Yeah.
versed in online culture.
A lot of people think it's just a negative thing and that's it.
Yeah.
And they want
Absolutely.
nothing
And
to do
that's
with
what
it.
she said when eventually, well, moving on like 2 days later, she brought me into her office and she was like, she slid a piece of paper across the table and she was like, we're going to let you go. Pack up your shit right now.
She wrote it down.
She wrote, it was a printed out piece of paper that was
No
like, we regret
balls.
to inform you. And Texas is an at-will employment state, if you know that. The first 90 days of being employed, they could fire you because you're ugly.
Oh,
And you
wow.
can't pursue legal action against it. They fired me
Wow.
on the 89th day. So
it's
they got
like-
all the work they could out of me, and then they let me go. They said the reason that I was being fired was I was on my phone too much. Because
Me
I
with
would
Uncle
take,
Julio's.
the chip company.
The daily. What are you talking about? The
Julio's, the
Uncle
chip company.
Julio's over there on the tollway in Keller Springs. They let me go. Yeah,
Whatever that is.
yeah, Uncle Julio's.
Dallas girls.
They let me go. That's right.
I feel like you switch it to 4 different people when someone's talking. You're like,
Yeah,
wait,
no,
what?
That's the epitome of kombucha girl. That was literally kombucha girl.
Sorry.
That was great. No, I love watching you just change in seconds.
Sorry,
it's crazy.
girl.
So yeah, you were on your phone too much.
So I was on my phone too much, which means I was taking hour-and-a-half long bathroom breaks, scrolling on Twitter because I love to see the memes, and I didn't want to sit at my desk and be like, like that's disrespectful to my boss. So I made sure to remove myself. I went to the bathroom.
You were so polite.
Just tell them you're looking
so
through
nice.
clientele paperwork and shit.
Oh,
on your
I'm
phone.
reviewing the State of the Union.
Yeah.
And so that's what they listed the reason as. They made me pack up my shit that day. And I called my dad on the drive home.
So
I was
dramatic.
like, Dad, I'm so embarrassed to tell you this, but I got fired from my bank job
Because I'm famous.
because I'm beautiful and amazing and famous and funny.
and people love me and want to see me.
People love me.
I would be still so proud of my daughter. Like even if she got fired, I'd be like, baby, that means you're doing so well.
You're gonna be a
Where
great dad.
Your job has to fire you because you're doing so well.
Zane only
That's-
cares about the retweets. Well, how many retweets did you get? Well, then it was worth it. Okay.
Like, well, there was no engagement.
Hey, baby,
What's your engagement?
hey, baby, can you tag me in the next post? I'll get you ice cream.
Credit me.
Parents, do better.
Don't even get me started. Don't get me started on that guy.
Shit.
Do better.
Parents do better.
Oh, no. It is
Passengers.
not that kind of show.
Sweat dripping down my back.
Wait, can we
It is.
continue then what happened after you got
Okay, so I
yeah.
got fired. I called my dad and I was crying. I was so embarrassed. I was in the car and I was like, I got fired from my bank job, but I'm gonna get a job at Outback Steakhouse. Don't worry, like I'm gonna be a waitress. I'm gonna do whatever. And he was like,
I'm gonna make you proud.
I saw those blooming onions. Don't you worry, Papa. Don't you worry.
but for real, I was like, I have to make ends meet. And my parents are not the type of parents that are like, well, just move home, baby. It'll be okay. My dad was like, damn, that sucks. Figure it out.
Figure it
I
out,
was like,
yeah.
I like
okay. But it's definitely, like it teaches you responsibility. So he was like, B, I trust you to make ends meet and you do what you have to do and, call me for advice. And I was like, okay. So I started applying for like On the Border, Outback Steakhouse.
that. On the border.
Yep.
Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. And a week later, I got my first brand deal. And it was with GT Dave's Kombucha. So
There
it
you
was
go.
very full circle.
That's fucking sick.
It was very full circle. They flew me out to LA. While I was out here, I met with like Twitter headquarters, Instagram headquarters, Facebook headquarters, Snapchat. They offered me a Snapchat show, like all this shit. I was like,
how,
wow.
how did you just naturally adapt? Like you're just such a natural.
I don't know.
Were you
man.
just like,
getting
what the
thrown
hell
You've
is
been
going
making
on?
so much content. You've been watching like
I have
all
been
of the
such-
social media stuff. It was just kind of in
Absolutely.
you, where you like you were like,
Absolutely.
this is what I've been watching, and now
Yeah.
I can play ball.
That's what it was. Is I've been a consumer of this shit for so long, and now to be, like in the field with the big players is like, what the fuck? who am I? Like, what
Yeah.
am I doing here?
That's how every single person feels.
And
as
it's so,
soon- yeah.
and the more you realize that, it's like, damn, nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
it's very comforting in that regard.
You
So
have such a good sense of humility about it too.
Yeah.
Like a
Thank
lot
you.
of people like just like take it and they go, "Of course, I deserve this. This is
girl,
where I need to
imagine
be."
having an ego because you're a YouTuber.
It's all depends on how you started too. It's like if you if you
100%.
worked every like if you worked a lot, like you lived with your parents, you like were taught to just be humble about everything. You made your money, you paid for your own shit. You don't turn out to be like a fucking dickhead
Yeah.
when you
No.
like get into this shit.
But that's why I feel bad for this age of like TikTokers, because even though I'm grouped into that, girl, I have a college degree. I work 2 white collar corporate jobs in America. Like I know, you know, if all this ended tomorrow, I
You'd
could
be good.
assimilate back into society.